Here's my Rap-A-Lot story. This is funny. So I'm promoting. I'm getting good.
You getting good.
I'm at Jamaica Sunday and Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
I'm putting up posters. Renier, who was a part of their street team, was like, yeah, y'all think it's a game around here. He walked by me. I thought he was talking to somebody else.
Uh-huh.
Mind you, I still got the residue of photo in me.
Yeah.
But people forget it because I got these glasses on and I had this California
Yeah.
accent.
You went to the University of Houston.
So I got these posters up. My little brother, I paid my little brother. It was me, my little brother, and Big D.
Uh-huh.
We putting up posters all over Fifth Ward for the Ghetto Twins. So when you go to Fifth Ward to start.
Uh-huh.
They're a girl group. They twins. They banging. They jamming. You hear me? So my little brother puts them up, and he calls me the next day because I pay him by the number of pictures that he takes because I take the pictures and send them in to the label. Man, they tearing all the posters down.
Uh-huh.
I said, who? In Fifth Ward. They tearing them down.
They tearing them
Rap
down.
Rap tearing them down. I said, who you say tearing them down?
Rap-A-Lot.
He's like, man, you pay me to put this up. Man, forget them. I said, hey, look here, homeboy. I said, between the three of us, we got 6 guns.
Yeah.
They work out of the compound. 6 guns, compound. Look here, homeboy.
Let's do the math.
We go back to the club that Tuesday night. Spook, OG, he back. Y'all think it's a game around here, man. And then Red Boy. Man, you can get beat up. So as soon as somebody say beat up,
it's on.
I'm different.
Yeah, I'm toe down. You know, we gotta go run from nothing.
So I talked to Green. Green was like, man, you think you want to do that? I said, Green, where I'm from, we don't take rap packs.
Nah.
I'm taking fades.
Yeah.
And I'm finger whipping everybody. No, you don't want to.
But not a rap pack.
No, we're not taking.
You're not
no
gonna pack
pack
me out.
No, that's not gonna happen.
No.
So I'm nervous. I'm just like, and I tell D what's happening. D ain't said nothing. D got a great relationship with Jay and Rap-A-Lot.
Uh-huh.
So D sent me to the club again by myself. I was like, man, this dude right here, dog. Because I'm gonna shoot everything. I'm laying everybody down, and I'm gonna go home. I'll go back to LA with an assumed identity.
Right.
So I think.
Right.
So I called Daryl, the same one who helped me with that high C situation.
Uh-huh.
D double. I said, Daryl, I don't have a problem with these cats, man. Y'all might have to come down here.
Uh-huh.
He was like, well, man, hold up, man. One of the homies, Omar, Omar last name Randall, and his cousin is Chief, is Tony Randall.
Uh-huh.
I said, man, tell Omar to call his cousin, man, because they talking about fighting me over some posters.
Right.
Over some posters, cuz?
Some posters.
It's territorial. It's just like gangbanging.
Right.
You get there first, I win. So this happened about 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 different instances. So they talking about they gonna beat me up.
Uh-huh.
I said, Green, I ain't getting beat up, homeboy.
Yeah.
I said, there's gonna be some slow slanging, some flower bringing around here. But me and Green, he said to me, he said, hey, look, Lump, you might not want to do that, man. He said, because it's 3 of y'all and it's
with 6 guns.
That I'm just saying it could have been 6 guns. I had more guns than that, but you can only shoot 2 at a time.
You can only shoot 2.
So, and that's why my mind is thinking, because I done heard the mystique and the legend of Rap-A-Lot. I know faces on Rap-A-Lot.
Yeah.
I done heard about the game room.
Yeah.
Jay is every time I see Jay, he got 5 or 6 dudes around him, and one of them dudes happened to be my homeboy, Big Country Walk.
Big Country, cool, man.
But Big Country was 60 pounds heavier back then, and his fingers looked like hot dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought he was a unit because I didn't hear him speak for 2 years.
Yeah. You say he didn't say anything.
He didn't say nothing. Anytime you see a dude, he got a fresh haircut on a Monday.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Barbershop closed on Monday if you don't know.
You get it.
Yeah.
Well, here, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Jay want to meet with us now because I tell Omar to talk to Chief. Chief come in the club and put his hammer. I said, Chief, no disrespect, but Chief, if you know Chief, you know he had a cup like this, and he had a piece of a napkin over with the straw through it.
Yeah.
His thing was, you'll never drop a Mickey in my drink.
Yeah.
He said, man, come over and holler at me, man. How come you didn't tell me, man? Because the 60s, my homeboy Sleep, my cousin Ding Ding, he from 6-0. So I'm telling, now when I find this out, I'm calling Derek. Derek, let me talk to Sleep. Because that's where Rap-A-Lot went. Well, I can't really get into that part, but the 60s and then it was cool, right?
So the 60s and Rap-A-Lot.
Jay is, man, let me tell you something. Jay Prince is a different, Jay Prince is cool, but the Booyah, Jay Prince is different.
Well, I know Jay Prince is globally accepted.
And respected.
Respected.
So this is how this worked. We get ready. Jay, they want to go to the compound. And Big D said, we got to go to the compound. I done heard all kind of horror stories.
About the compound.
So I got a JanSport backpack. You know how they have a pencil protector thing in the back?
Yeah, the JanSport, yeah.
I cut the thing out and I put a staple, a T50 staple gun in there. And then I put my 9mm in front of it because I know we got to go through a metal detector. So they wound me down. Phil was there, who I didn't know was my play sister's younger brother at the time. I didn't know that. And D's like, man, you brought that gun up here? I said, say, look, nigga, I'm not getting ready to get killed.
You not shoot me?
Dog, and they got marble stairs. They black marble. It's intimidating walking up into the compound. So I go to I said, man, I got to go to the bathroom. He was like, man, you ain't got to go. I said, man, I got to go to the bathroom. So I take my gun out, put it in my back. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I'm locked. I'm just like, I'm in the snake's den. I said, I'm in somebody else's house.
Yeah. Unfamiliar territory.
Bruh, and Jay want to talk. D in there, so I'm cool, but I didn't heard the beat up stories from dudes who they have an issue with.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Jay was just a man of principle and respect and loyalty.
Okay.
So we talking to Jay. Hey man, what's going on, D? What's going on, Lump? He said my name. All I'm reading is Jazz Management, James A. Smith, before he switched his name to Prince. I see this dude, small in stature, but boy, his aura is huge.
Huge.
So he says, man, I see we got a little problem, man. What's going on, D? He said, man, I'm gonna let my boy tell you. I'm looking at D like, you motherfucker. I said, man, well, we put up posters. Y'all people took them down. I paid my little brother to put up the posters because he's staying for war. We doing the South Side. And it went on about 2 or 3 times, and then your people threatened me, man. I said, I just don't take them. Like, where you from, man? I'm from Los Angeles. Yeah, I knew that. I just wanted to hear it out your mouth. This man that already know.
Already know. Already said your name.
So now I'm tripping. But then I told you we had went to Chicago with Mystical. We stayed up there for a month, and during that month's time frame, we met Do or Die. Because they was in the streets.
Do you want to ride?
That song was hot up there back then. I see these dudes everywhere. Say, man. AK came from behind. Jay got some kind of secret room or something. But this is what happened before AK came out. He said, wait a minute. He said, so 3 of y'all beat my whole team putting up posters. We ain't gonna even worry about that no more, man. I understand. Everything's good. AK comes from behind this thing. His timing is nothing but God. What's up, big boy? I said, man, what you doing down here, dog? And he gave me a hug because we really watched these dudes put up their own posters. Yeah. They had these big old Nike bags. You know, Do or Die, they some little bitty dudes. Yeah. Bruh, they putting up their own posters. They setting out the trunk. And then that's how I met George Daniels at George's Music Room in Chicago. Everybody thinks George is from Chicago. The reason that the Rap-A-Lot tie is so very strong in terms of sales in Chicago is because George Daniels is from Fifth Ward, Texas.
Really?
Transplanted to Chicago. David Anderson, who owned that other expensive club over there on Washington, is his nephew. So DA 713 VIP, that's George Daniels' nephew.
Wow.
I forged a relationship with him because he was just a cool cat making moves. Yeah. Now he's running Bacardi. He's a North American sales guy. He did that for me in Houston doing clubs because of the plug. George and Regina Daniels, George's wife, used to be the publicist for R. Kelly. Like, George is tied in. Brick and mortar stores. George has a spot in the Chicago O'Hare Airport. He sells music. Like, George is a beast. But my point is, that Chicago connection, because of street promotions and Big D being in Chicago, we done met Do or Die. Jay said, man, y'all know these boys? I was like, man, these dudes up. You know, my mind totally flipped because I'm a music man. Yeah. You ask me why I love music. I'm reading everything. I know what they got.
You know their history, the dossier.
Big D, with his smart self, hey, Jay, let us get your street promotions. He said, because I know you about to sign them. They hadn't signed yet. They was about to sign, but the ink was damn near dry. But Jay had signed Do or Die. So he said, man, y'all doing the work, man. He said, D, give me a proposal. D goes home that night. We up there late. Yeah. Jay meet late. D goes home, does the paperwork. We get 15 markets. Jay called us back the next day. Well, man, I like the proposal, but my boys a little hot. They a little territorial. Yeah. We're going to let them do the street team in the P1 markets. Y'all get the P2 markets. D said, the money don't change. Oh, no, D, I ain't going to mess with your money. And he said, we still want a plaque on every increment of 500,000 of gold. Yeah, we get plaques. Rap-A-Lot Records is the reason that I got my first plaque.
So what was it on? What project?
Do or Die.
Do or Die. So wait a minute. So it came full circle, and you end up getting your first plaque
because of Big D in the relationship, and Jay saw the work. That's how come people try to give me so much credit. God put me in this position because I cared about my ethics,
Yeah.
my moral fabric.
Yeah.
I was good at displays. I was good at a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Same reason why my business partner out there, we connected because of N.O. Joe doing the Beats for 54 Platoon.
Mm-hmm.
I heard something in that group, and to see him get signed off was cool, but I had no idea that my partner was the one who did the deal. So I knew his name.
Right.
But what happened was we wound up connecting on another level. We met Christmas Eve, and physically met for the first time Christmas Eve at the barbershop. His barber, our barber, is his cousin, but his best friends were my little cousin, and that's how me and Boogie met. I started talking about music. He started talking about music in the barbershop on Christmas Eve, and then Dutch was in there, Dutchington De Niro. He's the one who was managing Nappy Roots, and Big Crit right now. He was in the barbershop.
Big Crit, yeah.
And me, Boogie, and we got a picture, and I look at it every year on Christmas Eve because it pop up on my timeline.
Yeah.
That was 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
So my point is, it comes full circle. But we did that, and after we did that, I got my first plaque. Then I got my second plaque. Me and Big D split because of the Bullcorn, but that's still brother. You know, to this day, I love him. We squashed the beat. People tried to lie and put us in there, but yeah, it's strange. We went in and rap a lot. I'm thinking the Beat Up Crew. I didn't call L.A. twice.
Yeah,
you hear me?
You think something gonna happen?
But here's the thing about it, man. I respect Jay and Rap a lot so much because Jay is a man of his word and he's a man of honor.
Okay.
Chief is a man of word. If you get out and grind, you go get it. We good. And then one of the dudes, Renier, who we was about to get into it with, come to find out on my dad's wife's side, that's my cousin by marriage.
Wow, small world.
You got to treat people right.
You never know who you sitting next to.
Me and Walt, Big Country, he's affiliated with Heavy Empire. He's our sergeant at arms now.
Yeah.
This is my friend.
Yeah.
But it's all based in music. That's how come this tattoo that's on my arm.
Yeah.
This bass clef and this treble clef. Music is the language we all speak. And it's endless. If we can't get along on color, we can't get along on politics, we can't get along on religion, the one thing that ties us all together is music. That heartbeat was the first music that we heard.
Right.
So by nature's force, we are connected by music.
Right.